we're human and we're friends and we have had a long-term friendship.
Right.
Like, are you real friends if you've never had a moment where your person hasn't irritated you? Are you real if you've never had a raw dog moment? We know we all have.
It is what it is, but also we talk about it after that. Like, that's how I know when I've irritated her, because she's like, just so you know, this pissed me off, you know, like.
We're the real raw dogs, not the fake ones.
Right.
Like,
say what you gotta say, and then I'm gonna take it how I take it. You're not responsible for how I take it. Like, I just know that, like, I don't want to sit. I'm responsible for how I take it, and I like to get it out. Like,
yeah.
Just say it.
Yeah.
Release that into the universe. Don't bottle that.
I am not here to. I may be a performing person, but I also don't put on a show for anyone. I do what I do for me, first and foremost, every day, in anything that I do. I don't do what I do. I guess sometimes I like to please other people, of course, but like, you see me in a robe today. You see me raw dog. Like, you see me at not my best. Like, I don't know where exactly I'm going with this, but like, we are very real people. And we are not, like, so, we're not the ones that are gonna, like, be dressed up and, hi guys, I'm perky pretty today because this is how we normally are. Even though today we really feel inside like shit, but we're gonna be here for it. Like, we're here for it, but we're being real. We're telling you where we're at and where we're moving forward. Like, I don't know. We're not fake. That's why we are able to do this and sit here next to me in a robe drinking my nakeds.
Necky. This is my first one, by the way. It's pretty good. I like it.
You've never had a naked?
I told you that earlier.
Oh, I didn't hear you say that.
I said it like 5 times.
Things have just not been hitting here today. Things have just not been going through, processing right. I woke up with a headache from hell. I woke up and my voice was like this. I was like, I feel like I smoked 2 packs of cigarettes last night. What the fuck did I do? I was like, I know what I did, but
I was trying to wake Nathan up this morning. He was not having it. But he woke up and he had like low blood sugar, and I was like, here, have a brownie and some Sunny D.
Oh, shit. I'm gonna grab one of these waters.
Grab that water.
I'm doing it.
She's got this whole like bar drink station next to her fridge.
I've got soda for
years.
A normal people's 3 months. But for me, I don't know.
A week.
It's just me and Landon, but we do go through soda. We do. We're soda drinking people. If I don't have a coffee, it's a soda for me. Like a first drink in the morning. If it's not a coffee. If I don't feel like getting up to go get the coffee, because I don't make my coffee, I'm bougie, and I go to Starbucks. We know this.
Yeah.
If I don't get up and go to the store, Starbucks, to get a coffee, I drink a soda and go right back to the bed.
Oh, I love, like, when I wake up in the morning and I know I don't have anywhere to be that day, I love just, like, laying in the bed, which I haven't done this in a while, but I love watching, like, little kid stuff when I was a kid, like Saturday morning cartoons or, like, Power Rangers or something.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I just like to watch things that you don't really have to pay attention because you're just laying in bed and not thinking, like.
Used to be like SpongeBob for me. And like
just that.
Disney
it's not
Channel.
Background noise, but it's like silly, like. Give me the vibes right now because I'm not giving them away. I just want to soak them in.
I deal with the other end of that spectrum now, being that like Landon does that now, and he will turn on YouTube and watch all these YouTube channels. Turn it all the way up to like 35 first thing in the morning, and then be like, Mommy, I want milk. Mommy, time to wake up, mommy. I'm like, some mornings I'm like, you need to get away from me until I hit this vape for like 5 minutes.
Yeah,
Here's your milk. Don't look at mommy. Don't talk to mommy.
Don't breathe in my
Don't
direction.
breathe next to mommy. Yeah, some days that's real.
That's hilarious.
But then there are days where obviously I'm in good moods and so is he, and in good spirits. Or there's mornings he's really sweet and he'll be like, mommy, I'm thirsty. And I'm like, I'll pretend like I'm asleep for a little bit just to like let myself wake up. And then I'm like, okay, I'll get you milk. Because I know he's being really sweet and I can't just wake up and be like, leave me alone! But when he's waking up and he's turning the TV on 35, motherfucker, come again,
right?
Turn it down, or I'm turning it up. He knows.
You can hear it like from your bed.
Well, he sleeps with me, so he's in my room and it's blaring in my face.
Oh, he turns it on in your bedroom. I thought you turned it on in the living room. Okay, that makes sense.
Yes. He doesn't know how to operate the remote on the TV in the living room. Yet. The Roku remote in the bedroom has 5 buttons. He knows it by now. He knows power, he knows YouTube, he knows okay, he knows play. The other remote in the living room, you have to turn on the TV. There's 2 remotes, one to turn on the TV, one to work the cable. And then, like, the remote has 100 buttons on it. Like, he looks at it like, what is this? What do I do? I'm new. I don't know what to do. I do, but I never even watch it.
Why would you have cable? Like,
I know. I really am about to end my MediaCom subscription. But when I called, I'm not a new customer, so I would not qualify for the internet packages they have, the internet deal, the internet discount, because all I need is Wi-Fi. I have Netflix, I have Disney Plus, we have all the streaming, and that's all we watch. Why do I continue to pay for internet, cable, and phone bundle, and I don't even own a house phone?
Ugh. If you had a house phone, I would literally be like, burn that.
Are we in 1800s?
Right. 1800s.
I went way far. I exaggerated that, but you know what I mean?
Oh, that's funny.
Why is that here?
Oh my gosh, it's a dinosaur.
Like when you see those videos of kids trying to work a rotary phone, the ones that have the dial, you know?
Oh, yeah, I've seen those.
And they're like, where's the screen?
Right. There is no screen.
Or pushing the little buttons at the bottom and like trying to... They're like, don't know what to do. No one has a house phone. I do know people that have house phones, but I also never call those because they all have cell phones. My aunt has a house phone.
And she uses it?
Sometimes. But she also has like business stuff that she probably gives that number out to so she can screen it through her caller ID and they don't blow up her phone. I don't know.
Leave a voicemail.
Like the daycare stuff and
right.
All that, yeah. She gives people the house phone when she doesn't want to answer for them. Probably.
Probably like, people are like, give me your number. And she's like, I would just give a fake number at that point.
Yeah, I would too. Or honestly, me and how honest I am.
She'd just be like, no.
I just say
She'd
no.
be like, she would do it like this. No.
I actually don't give out my phone number. You can have my Snapchat.
Oh, everybody can have Snapchat. Like, psh.
You can't have my... Sorry. I don't know if I've ever talked about this on here, but there have been times where I've went against my own better judgment and thought, you know what? I'm going to go on a whim right now because I think this person's really cool. And I kind of do just secretly want to give them my phone number. And then did it. And then later regretted it.
Regret.
And was like, Now I have to block you.
Now you do. Now you dead. You can't ever.
I should have listened to my first instinct.
I don't even give some of my friends my phone number.
Right.
Like, it's not. I'm friends with them, but it's like, I don't know. Like, I just don't.
There's
like,
multiple friend
don't
groups.
blow my.
There's multiple friends in our group that I don't have their phone number.
Right. I mean, we have Snapchat, but my thing is like, it's my phone that I pay for, and like, it's nothing against anybody, but like, once I start getting blown up by a bunch of people, like, it stresses me out, and like, I have to like, I don't like to think about what I'm about to say. Like,
do I stress you out when I blow you up sometimes?
No.
Probably do. When I'm calling, and then you're
like the other night, I was like, I'm coming, just give me 2 minutes.
Or then like, when you're working out and I'm calling.
Oh, yeah.
You probably have just gotten to where you just shut your phone on silent when you work out.
Yeah.
You probably had a lot of people hit you up when you work out.
Yeah. For some reason, everybody wants to hang out when I work out. And I gotta
That's just like coincidence. Or is it? It's just like, it's like when you're at work and you want to go to eat. As a server, what happens every time when you order food?
Oh, as soon as it comes up,
you get sat with the table.
Triple sat.
And then another, and then another, and then another. And then before you know it, your food is gross.
Right.
And you either A, get to eat it gross, like most servers know and do, or you throw it in the trash. Which, depends on what I ordered.
Right.
How gross is it?
I try to keep that in mind.
Because I order pretty gross stuff. I'll eat pretty gross stuff.
She likes it nasty.
I can eat. That is why I keep what I order in mind. I can eat spinach artichoke dip, ice cold. Or boiling hot.
It's a dip.
It's literally dip. The only thing I will not do is stale chips. But those aren't going to go bad in 2 hours. Sitting out.
It'd be like that. Like, as soon as, like, it's just be slow, and you're like, I'm gonna go ahead and order my food. There's nothing else to do. And then, like, you get slammed, and by the time you're not slammed anymore, it's like 3 or 4 hours later, and you're like, oh, yeah, I ordered food.
Yeah.
But I still gotta pay for that.
So that's why at the bar that I work at now, I've gotten hip to this, and I don't wait to eat. Generally, when I go to the bar, I show up, like, anywhere from 3 to 5 o'clock. 6 is pushing it. But, like, if I'm there from 3 to 4 and to 5, sometimes I get there at 5 and we're still not busy for the next 2 hours. I'm just standing around. I don't stand around anymore. I get myself I do all the cleaning and stocking that I find and need to do, and then I get food if I still haven't gotten a table. And I eat at the beginning now. Like, if I'm going to eat at the bar now, I eat in the beginning. There are times where I've ordered later, but generally I'm busier later. The bar gets busy late.
It's a bar.
Literally, we will get busy in the last hour. Literally, you experienced it this Saturday, and you were like, it's 11:30 and there's no one in here. So yeah, come. And I'm like, okay, we'll be there soon. We show up and it's fucking packed. We showed up 20 minutes later and it was fucking packed.
They all came all at one time.
And I was like, I thought you said it was dead. And he was like, well, then it was. This all happened at once. I was like, it be like that. It fucking be like that. Especially at that bar.
I took my first fake ID. I was like, I can't give this back to you. Sorry.
Yeah, that's a thing. It's a thing if you want it to be a thing.
Well, it was...
That's your discretion.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, it's literally illegal to give a person back a fake. Just saying.
Yeah.
So if you are giving it back to them, you're just being a nice person to them. Because literally it's against the law to do. Which, not many people know that, and not many people care. Honestly.
Yeah. But...
Some businesses plaster him on the wall.
He looked so sad whenever he walked away. He was like... Like, he was like, he gave me the I understand look and then just, like, walked away and started texting.
You want to know something else real? Because I've taken many fakes and kept them all. And someone that worked with me at Applebee's one time was like, you should get in the business of all those that you take, try to sell them back to them. Try to sell them back to them. And I was like, first of all, my conscience couldn't do that. I can't do that. But that's a really fucking funny and good thought. Because, like, people will be paying hella money to get fakes. And someone that paid for that fake will pay to get that motherfucker back. I've even had people ask me if they could buy it back from me. And I was like, that's not a thing. I don't do that. Like,
how much you offering?
my conscience wouldn't let you. Yours would not let you do it either.
If they said, I will give you $500 right now to give that back.
Goddamn. That is...
And they're like, I will leave.
I might do it.
Everybody has an amount.
Right. But like a standard to buy... I know someone that said he did that regularly and charged them like $50 to $100.
That's awesome. Hilarious.
Yeah, he said he'd even had people that would come into his bar that he knew had fakes, and he's taken them from them like multiple times, and they paid multiple times to get it back.
Why would you do...
He's like, this just keeps happening because he knows I'm going to give it back.
But then why would you, like, obviously
go back to that
he
place?
Knows that, yeah, that it's a fake.
Yeah, that's dumb.
That's like...
This dumb.
If you keep falling in a rabbit hole, you're not going to keep walking over that rabbit hole. You'll walk around it.
That's dumb.
Dumb stuff.
At that point, you are not moving forward, friend. You are moving in circles.
Right. And it's all about moving forward.
You're not really going back. You're not going backwards, but you are moving full circle.
Well,
we're doing this again and again and again and again.
Oh, here we go again.
Oh, here we go again. Yeah,
again.
that's dumb. I mean, everyone's got to go through their own mistakes, and I'm sure now he looks back at that and realizes that was dumb. Now that if he is 21 now and he's got his real ID and is all cool and probably don't even go to bars anymore.
Right.
Now that he's 21.
Drank it all out of the system already.
Used up all them fakes and...
Right, now you don't even want to use your real.
Nope. Dunsies. I bet. Probably someone out there doing that right now.
Either that or he made multiple copies of his ID and gave them out to other people.
Pass them on down the line. Here you go, friends. Make the same terrible mistakes I did.
So I've been telling her, like, since I started this Saturday, I'm the door guy / security / bus
security.
Boy. And
security.
And I said, people are, they're really nice to me because, like, I'm the one that lets them in and says yes or no if you can come in. Like, and then after I say yes, like, every time they leave, they always wave at me and they'll come back in and wave at me again.
Like, remember me?
Yeah. Like, or smile or, like, try to have a conversation with me, and I kind of ignore them because I'm new, but...
Don't check for my ID again.
Right. Like, they'll even, like, pull out their ID even though I've already taken their ID. Like, they would have to give it back.
Just in case you didn't remember them?
Yeah. I think someone almost pulled their ID on their way out of the door. I'm just like, am I that intimidating? They just, like...
Or they're just that drunky and young and dumb and don't know.
Well, a lot of people were like, I don't remember this ever happening. And I'm like, well, it's happening today because I'm here and I'm doing it. Let me see that ID. You don't have your ID, sorry.
Yeah, that's a thing because there's not every day there that they have a doorman. They don't have a doorman at all through the week. They didn't even have a doorman on the weekends. They hired you because they didn't have one and they need one.
Do they have one on Friday?
I feel like
I think so
because I think it's on the weekends, but I feel like there was one of the times where I bartended there and they legit had one. And then the other times I was there, they didn't. And I was like, oh yeah, hands down, that shit's way better when you have a doorman because that bar can be getting packed with a bunch of college kids. And
checking their ID. Like, you want to make those drinks and move it along.
Yeah.
You know?
And after serving 100 of them, they all start blending together. And they all start looking the same. And they're all, like, at this point, I don't know you by your face or nothing. I'm like, oh, yeah, that one with the Crown Apple Sprite. Or, oh, yeah, that one that keeps ordering trays of Jello shots. Like,
trays on trays.
You
on trays.
literally just, like, they all blend together.
Especially, like, there's some unique looking people, but, like, a lot of colleges, like, there's, like, fashion trends, so they all wear
or unique
things.
personality. But I'm telling you, whenever I was there on a busy Friday night, and we had so many tabs up there, and I know that there were ones that kept coming up and be like, add this to my tab, add this to my tab, add this to my tab. Every time I'd be like, what's your first name again? Because I remember what drink you want. I don't remember your Amanda. I don't remember your first name. That's dead to me. Like, I try, and some of them I do. The ones I'm like, oh yeah, you were the funny one. Oh yeah, you're the hot one. Or, you know, you remember certain things about certain ones, but generally, all them motherfuckers blend.
All of them. Well, what I was having to do, like, I would remember, like, they had flannels on, but some of them were different colors. So, like, hair and, like, their flannel colors. So, like, I could separate, okay, there was 3 people with a red flannel, but each one looked different than the other one. So,
right.
So, like, if I see a red flannel go out, that red flannel can come back in.
Done been in here.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead. Scoochy scooch.
Right. Good times.
Well, we're almost at an hour now. So.
I just saw that, yeah.
Yeah. So, we're excited to move forward, and we'll get more information. We'll probably soon have its own YouTube and its own podcast, so it might not be on this one next time, but we
create our own channel.
Yeah. So,
we'll get with you guys on all the deets and all the tweets and all the titties.
Right. So,
hope you guys have a good rest of your day.
Love you, titty babies.
I'm going to go lay back down and cozy up with a blanket on the couch on this rainy, dreary after Halloween Monday.
I'll hang out for a little bit, then go home and cuddle up in my bed and play some Zelda Breath of the Wild.
That sounds so good.
All right, guys. We love you.
Have a great day. Love you guys.
Happy belated Halloween. Bye.
Bye.